back to that breaking news from Google. A court ruling they are not required to sell Chrome. Let's get to Mandeep Singh of Bloomberg Intelligence for more context here. You can see that the shares are spiking in the after hours, Mandeep. How surprising to see this is this?
It is surprising because Judge Mehta was in favor of divesting Chrome, which is the key asset here that everyone is looking at. And in this case, I think the ruling clearly states that they're not required to divest Chrome. At the same time, there won't be any exclusive contracts, so that means the Google-Apple thing won't be at least allowed anymore. And then also related to Android, there won't be any like licensing agreements that bar certain companies. So really, I think what it seems like is they are in favor of opening up the platform where other companies can bid, but there is no talk about, Google having to divest any of their assets.
It's amazing Google can go up 6% just like that, like it's a small cap. I mean, that's how powerful these stocks are. We talked to Anurag earlier about the other things Google owns, like YouTube would be like the 20th biggest stock if it were spun off. Could they go after other parts of Google in an antitrust way?
Not really. There were two big lawsuits. One was the monopoly lawsuit, where Chrome was the big asset that everyone was focused on. And look, the reason why you're seeing a 5-6% move is because when it comes to Chrome, over 3 billion monthly active users, AI agents, and everything that's going on in Gen AI, browser is the most important asset. So if they were restricted in some way, I mean, that would really hurt Alphabet's position in Gen AI. So from that perspective, it did warrant a big move like this.
And Mandeep, we have about a minute left. We're talking about Alphabet, but take a look at shares of Apple, up about 3.7% in the after-hours trade as well. What can we extrapolate from this ruling into Apple?
So look, I mean, clearly the agreement that Apple had with Google is at least not allowed anymore, or that's what the ruling suggests. But Apple is looking to use someone else's model. So, from that perspective, probably they could use Gemini or something related to Google to catch up to other companies when it comes to incorporating Gen AI. So from that perspective, I do think it's a positive that Apple can use something of Google going forward, and there are no kind of big restrictions that are evident.